Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. First time I've sat down today to do some knitting. It is 4:30 now. I've never stopped today. I had to go out to the post office this morning because I had quite a few patterns to post, and I also posted the cardigan off to Patricia, the 22-inch pink and lilac and white one that I was doing for the pattern. And then I had some shopping to do, and then I've been doing videos. I'm doing 1, 2, 3. I was only doing 4. But I put my knitting down or I'll be making mistakes. But I finished this. This is the 24-inch one for the last one for the pattern that I've finished. So that one's done. I have a little video just to show you what I've been doing, a better look at it and what else I've been doing. And so I'm going to show you that pattern first, and then I'll come back and explain a few other things to you. So I'm going to stop this video to show you the little video that I've made to show you what I've been doing with the other things I'm doing. So this is the lemon cardigan. It's lemon and white. Actually, it's not showing the colour of very well on here because I've had to put the light on. It is 4:15 and it's got dark, too dark to do the thing, but I'll bring it down a little bit so you can see it more of it. That's the little lemon one. The last one, the 24-inch, that one's is the finish of my pattern, so I can start writing the PDF out for that one. And I'll put that one to one side. And I've started working on another one here. Blow it up again. This is a one I did quite some time ago. I'm working this one out. It's supposed to be 16-inch, but I think it's only going to be a 14-inch because it's coming out rather small. It's a bit... I'm trying to stay away a bit because it's my shadows coming over it. And I'll blow that up a little bit further. You can see the stitch a little bit better. This is going to be a set-in sleeve. As you can see, the sleeves are not raglan, this one. I think I've only done one of this one before, and I did a one that was supposed to be 18-inch, but I think it only come out 16-inch. So this is the instructions I've got for the 16-inch, but I think it's only going to come out a 14-inch. And I've started on the sleeve, so I'll make a pattern of this when I get them finished. I'm only doing 3 sizes on this. It'll be 14, 16, and maybe 18 it'll be on it. So I'm just using what wool I have, if there's enough wool to do this. This is just an odd where I had left of something. I don't know whether there'll be enough to do a little hat with it as well. So that's what I've been working on for that one. And this was the crochet one that I was working on. I'll bring it down a little bit so you can see better. I was working on, but I very much doubt whether I'll be doing like a tutorial or anything to the crochet ones, because they're not my thing, sort of crochet little ones. But I've managed the back to work out the back and the 2 fronts on. This will be another one. This will probably only be about a 14-inch, I think, when I put this little cardigan against it. It'll probably be a 14-inch or a 15-inch as well, that one. And I've started on the sleeve here, working out the sleeve. And it is rather trying to work out the pattern, how the extra inches for the sleeve, how the, not the extra inches, extra stitches as you're increasing, and then trying to keep the pattern correct. I'm not sure whether, I think it looks like it's going zigzag, where it's supposed to be. You know, it went too far up that way, so I haven't been able to keep the pattern correct. That's why I'm not going to do any crochet ones. I maybe just do one now and again to sell, but I'm not going to do any to work out patterns and things like that for them. But this one here, I have been asked loads of times, because I did a little tutorial just for the stitch, I think it was, to show how to do the stitch. And I've had lots of comments on asking me if I was doing a pattern for this one. So I thought I'll see if I can work out the pattern. It doesn't take very long because it's only a little one. So that's what I've been doing with knitting. But I have got a PDF to sort out for the pattern for the cardigans I've just finished before I do anything else. So that's how the lemon cardigan come out, and the other little ones, I'm working on one of them now here, the knitting one. And you know, I had to go to the post office this morning because I had quite a lot of patterns to post and a couple of parcels to post, and one of the parcels was the other cardigan that I did like this, the 22-inch. I posted that to Patricia this morning as well, so that was a parcel I had to take. And you know, I had to drive round and round trying to find somewhere to park round that post office. It's not usually that bad, but I don't know, it being Saturday where a lot of people's not at work and we have to park up side streets or along the back lanes, and along the back lanes there's a lot of garages and that, you know, and they don't expect you to, like in the back lane, to post opposite where the garage door is, but I had no other choice. I couldn't find anywhere to park. And I was saying the length of time it took me to find a parking place. I have to get there by 11 o'clock for the last post to be picked up on a Saturday morning. And it took me a bit longer than normal. So I was dashing into the post office and I went in, he said to me, he says, "Oh, you in a hurry?" I says, "Well, I'm in it Saturday morning." I says, "Has the post been picked up yet?" He says, "No, you're all right, it hasn't been picked up." I says, "Because I've been driving round and round and round trying to find a parking place." I says, "It's terrible around here on a Saturday morning." "Oh," he says, "you're always mourning." I says, "I've got a good rate." And he says, "Well," he says, "you walk over sometimes, don't you?" I says, "Yes, I know, but it's raining today. I'm not walking over when it's raining." I says, "I've got letters with patterns in the envelopes. It's going to get wet if I'm walking over, so..." He says, "How are you giving it here?" And I wait. He says they're late this morning, because it was actually 11 o'clock by the time I got into the place. He says they're late this morning. He says, "Yeah, okay, you're in time." So that was a morning, got over with that and back home again, and sort of finished one or two things, had my lunch, and then I had to go out and do some shopping because I had no milk, no bread, nothing to put in bread. If I had any bread, I had no slices of, chicken or ham or anything like that, and a lot of other things. I had just waited until I was out of most everything before I was going shopping, so I had to go today. I had no fruit left, no fruit in my fruit bowl. I had no things for my puddings, no yogurts or anything like that, because I had used everything up. I waited until the last minute till I needed a lot of things before I'm doing my shopping. So all that what I've had lasted since was the end of the year. Actually, I've never done a large shop. I bought a couple of things when I've had to go to the post office. Other times I bought milk or something like that, or maybe a loaf of bread. But I've never done a proper shopping since the very end of 2025. So I had quite a few things to get, and I particularly went up to it was Home Bargains I went up to. I've done a shopping haul for Home Bargains, and I've done a Happy Meal as well, because I had a Happy Meal from a lady called Sheila, same name as me. but I had to do, like I'm saying, quite a lot of things. I needed quite a lot of things, and I wanted some things from Home Bargains for. I was going there in particular because I wanted some of the bubble envelopes for putting things in, and I needed sellotape and a few other things to do with my knitting and that, for packing my knitting up and things like that. And I wasn't going to buy any wool, even if they had any in. I was just going to look, but they didn't have a lot in. They had none of the packs of the 3 balls that I do like, that I might have bought, but I wasn't going to because I've got plenty of wool to be getting on with at the moment. But I'd just like to look to see what they do have in when I go there. But there was very little in today. Actually, they mustn't have built their stock up for things like that recently. So I just got what I actually needed, and I came home and I had a cup of tea first and then I made a video for the shopping haul, and then I done another video for the Happy Meal, and now I'm doing another video because I haven't done a one for a couple of days for what I normally do every day. Well, I was at my bingo on Thursday night, and I got called a few names again because I won. I won £5 line. That was the first thing I won. And then we put money on domino cards, and my number came up. We can either £50 or £25. And I always put my door number on the domino card. And my door number came up. So I got £25 there. And then it was one of what we call the flyers. The last few houses we do, we win more money than we do on the earlier ones. And I won £130 on a house as well. And the girl that came up to me with the money that pays us the money, came to me and she said, "You're jammy, you," she said. I said, "I can't help winning, I can't help if I'm lucky." And I also, this month, I also had 2 premium bonds up as well. I had one £25 one and one £50 one, so I had £75 I won on my premium bonds as well for this month, for January. But you know, I get called, and you'd think, to me, you'd think I was the only one that ever won in that place, but they say I'm the only one that wins regular. Not other people were. Was my friend was bragging when we done the house that I actually won the £130 on. We have a card that has most UK know, but some in the United States have different numbers on their cards. We have a card with 15 numbers on, and there's 5 numbers to each line. And we have a line. We can fill a line in. The first one to get a line filled in, we can win those. That's 5 numbers on a line. We can win, and then have the full house for all 15 numbers. And my friend Anne was bragging because she says when the line was called, she had 10 numbers on her card. She only wanted another 5 numbers. I says, you know, it's a pity you got 10 numbers on there and you can't make a line of 5 out of them. And she was laughing. She said, well, I'll probably get the house. And then it went on, but I got the house instead of her, and I only had 2 numbers on my card when the line was called. So that just shows you how you can win even with hardly any numbers. And I think Molly won a house as well. So, and our friend Maria, who had a baby a little while ago, it's the first time we've seen her. She got back to the club on Thursday night, and as soon as I seen her, when we came into the room and I seen Maria, I'm saying to her, "Oh, you manage to escape tonight, did you?" She says, "You've no idea how hard it is for me to get out now." And she got 4 other little girls and this little boy, a little baby she's just had. That's 5. And she also has a son as well. I think she said he's about 12. So she has 6 children altogether, but she said she managed to escape tonight. So That's life, isn't it? You know, you can't, once you have children, that you can't always do what you do when you don't have children, like. And then, like, when they get older and they leave home and that, and you've got no responsibilities like me, you can please yourself what you do. Come and go any time you like and not bother about anything or anyone waiting if you're coming in for that tea or anything like that. So that's my few days anyway. So that's my video for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll tell you what I get up to next time. So bye for now. And with a bit of luck, not tonight. I'm not starting on the new PDF for that tonight. I'm going to maybe leave it till Monday because I've got Sunday. I'll be at my granddaughter's tomorrow. Little Monday when I've got nothing else to think about going anywhere. So bye again.